check on the kids. Thought they were sleeping. I thought they were asleep, but they weren't asleep. They were awake. So I had to go check on them there. I had to go check, see what was going on. I'll tell you what, I wasn't digging the playing music there. I have to be a bit quiet out here. It's nighttime. It's nighttime around here. Don't want to be waking people up. So yeah, I'm just trying to chill out here tonight now and sit in the garden. I was up in Belfast today. I was in Belfast all day, and yesterday I was drinking double espressos. I had three double espressos before 2 o'clock. Got up, had one. I was on the search for another double espresso. Yeah, Belfast, that's where I was. Rumpelstiltskin. I was in Belfast earlier today, all day yesterday and today. Bubba, what's up? What's happening? And I don't know if you've ever been to Belfast, but it's in Ireland, right? But it's technically in England because the top counties in Ireland are owned by England. They occupied them many years ago. I won't get into that. They don't have a great history. If you know your history, you'll know the English don't have a great history. They weren't great. But wait, Bubba, were you in Belfast before? It's a great city. I liked it. I was there. I had a few espressos, and I had a few. I'll tell you what I had. Right, I got porridge for breakfast, and then I went and got fucking fry, man. I said, "Fuck it, let's get fry." And then I banged a fry into me, and another double espresso. I was just kind of walking around, Eden Dairy, Belfast. CB, I'm back, man. I'm back. I'm back. You know what? The kids are kind of unsettled. Ali is the bad leg, so I can't really play music. It's nighttime here. Might be annoying the neighbours. So I said I'd just come on and talk shite for a while. Well, what's the story? How you getting on? I hope it's not too noisy over there, man. Yeah, Bubba. Oh, Bubba, you were there. Yeah, well, it's a good city, man. You saw me in Belfast. Were you there today? Yeah, I was the guy drinking the double espresso. Yeah, and yeah, Rumpelstiltskin. You know about Northern Ireland, right? The Troubles. Yeah, yeah, you even know about that. Yeah, well, you see, there can be problems with it. You see, the English aren't complete. Sometimes the English people come over to Ireland and they go to the museum in Dublin, and they're horrified at what they learn from our point of view in the museum. But I was looking this up today because I find that a lot of the world are on the side of the old Israel there, and this thing with Bob Villain. I'm kind of like, what's going on with that? Why is like, I know what he said was, you probably shouldn't say what he said, but I'm like, it's weird that they're focusing on that, right, and not like the other stuff. And then what it is I guess if you've been on the side of the oppressor and you have been educated by the oppressor your whole life, and it's hard to see things from the side of the other side, right? And I guess then, but that's what happens with England, right? They see it and then they come over and they're like, holy shit. So I think what they see is that I think the English might be taught that they were kind of civilizing the world, and then the Irish were kind of like savages, maybe. And there was kind of some mismanagement going on over here. I think that's the majority of what they learn. It's pretty mismanaged, if you ask me. you know it's and then when they find out like that it was not good, they do feel bad. But look, it was the government, it wasn't the English people, right? You can't hold people against it. It's all government stuff, right? Yeah, that is what propaganda told them. Oh Jesus, Rumpelstiltskin, you don't have to tell me, bro, I'm from India. Yeah, exactly. That's it, man. You know what I mean? People have no idea what happened in India if the English did. That's just not really talked about. And this is why I think, the governments aren't saying too much about what's going on over at Gaza, because they're like, if we admit that's bad, then remember all the stuff we did? They might come for us too. Yeah, man. Bubba's in that museum multiple times, were you? Bubba, I'm kind of not believing you here, man. I think you're talking shit to me. Bubba's not really an Irish name. I don't know. It sounds like a Tennessee name to me. Yeah, Ryan Quinn, same here as here in Scotland. Sure, look. All you have to do is watch the movie Braveheart, man. You wouldn't be on. You would not be into the English if you watch that movie. Yeah. Yeah, America's latest boogeyman. Yeah, I see that, and I even see they arrested Chavez, Cesar Chavez Jr. today. What's going on with that? Mad. It's kind of nuts, right? Danny, what's up, man? Shimo, what's up? Yeah, Tanja. I am a filmmaker myself, and I do make films. And you know what? Today I was kind of talking about. I was kind of talking about something that I learned with films. But I give you something that I've learned. I'm making my own movie at the moment. It's called Outer Heavens, right? And it's my first feature length movie. But I've learned a lot. But I tell you what I've learned, man. Here's what I've learned. Take this. See what you can do with it, right? We go. Mystery is more powerful than meaning. Sound and image is more powerful than dialogue. Looseness equals power. And then, what was the final one? Oh, maybe that's it, right? But there you go. Mystery is key. No, it is key, CB the third. Because the more you give away, the less involved the people are. You know what I mean? It's like if you tell someone everything, then they can't apply themselves to it. Then that's not art. That's really not what art is, right? Art is about me being involved in your art. When I look at it, I create my own story, my own meaning, my own connection. And I believe that is the secret to it. And it also is much more fun, right? Tanija. You're not speaking my language here, man. You have a whole strategy. You just want to connect with someone who is connected to the media. You have a media, man. It's right in your hand. Pick up the phone, start making the film. If you have the script, just start making the movie. Yeah, CB the third, you're completely right. It's like in Jaws. They did that in Jaws, man. Because they had not enough money to make a real looking shark. So they didn't show the shark. And then that made the film more terrifying. Ireland, the Celtic Tiger, that's what it was called, right? Yeah, man, the Celtic Tiger was like when everyone got kind of rich around here. And remember that they were giving out all the mortgages to people who couldn't pay the mortgages. That's kind of what that was. Everyone was really rich. They're like normal people were just going out and buying like champagne and having champagne parties and buying helicopters and stuff. Us Celts are kings, man. Yeah, that's true. Oh, Tanja, you're only 16. Okay, man. Don't worry about getting connected with anyone. Start making your own movies. Write the script, make the movie. Use your iPhone. Make it. Edit the movie in CapCut. Do short films first. Enter film festivals. Learn how movies work, how to make movies, and just keep doing that, man. You don't need money. Try to make them without money. Don't get caught up in connections or get caught up in or any of that stuff or getting money or funding things because no one cares about it and it'll just ruin your creativity. So do it yourself. Do it yourself straight away. And then when you get older, then people will give you money because you get your vision across. You know what I mean? Camilla, what's up? Thomas Quain. Thomas Quain is the main man. Another filmmaker's in here. There you go. There's your connection, Tangia. Man, the weather in the Midlands is good, but I was in Belfast today. And yesterday it was really hot up there. I love it. I don't think I've ever seen that CB the third. Fatal Deviation. Danny 546. I have a PS5. I'm jealous, man. I only have a PS4. I need to get a PS5. I need to invest. I need to invest some time in that. I actually just downloaded Grand Theft Auto 3, right? And man, it's so good. It's as good as it was back then. I instantly got sucked into it. You know, like there's jazz music at the start of it. It's lovely. The intro. Thomas Quayne says he's a lot older than 16 and still trying to figure out the film thing. Me too. Me too, man. I want to pitch one director and still waiting for money. Oh yeah, still waiting for money. You wouldn't want to be worrying about money anyway. He doesn't have an iPhone. Picture story there anyway. Put it into the chat. Let's have a read of it. I must look that up. I've never seen that movie. That's crazy. Rumpelstiltskin. What kind of films you make? Anything we know about? Well, I have some films. I've only done a series of short films up until now. They did like pretty good in festival circuit in Ireland, and they're on my page actually on my channel. If you want to have a look, but the trailer to my feature movie is on my channel as well. It's called Outer Heavens, so that's actually what I'm working on at the moment. So it's going really well. I'm really excited to show you. It's a real feeling over. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Feeling over plot. That was another thing. Feeling over plot. A low budget Irish ninja movie. How did I not know about this? Yeah, send me the script. Find me on Instagram there and send me the script, Tenja. Carrie B, what type of films am I wanting to create? I just create my own ones. I write my own. I'm actually writing another one at the moment, and I have it nearly done. I want to have a second movie written for when the first movie goes on a festival run, but I've been writing the second one, and it's really good. I was originally writing this one first, but I was like, it's too big a project. So then I just was like, fuck it, I'll write this other one that I knew I could do, which is Outer Heavens. So I did do that then. And, yeah, I'm writing my second one now, and it's really cool. There's a lot of characters in it. It's kind of a movie where the town is a character. And it's going through these different characters that are in the town as well, but it's sort of mythical and surreal, I guess they would say. But Outer Heavens is kind of like that. It's kind of a ghost movie. Oh, here we go, man. CB the Turbo, you like the Honey Badger film? Yeah, the Honey Badger film's good. He's an interesting character, that guy, isn't he? He's a real cool guy. I also want to make more of a movie of him, but he's a mysterious guy. You know, he disappears out of sight. You might not see him for a while. He's hard to get hold of. And the Fluffer film is actually has led on to Outer Heavens, where the guy in the Fluffer film is basically in Outer Heavens, CB the Third. So you'd be happy to know that. Yeah, Rumpelstiltskin. Yeah, they're independent movies. So this one we're doing at the moment is the Irish independent movie. We did it with no budget at all, no money, absolutely no money, and it's about four of us made it. Me, my friend Connor English, my cousin Ryan High, and well, a good few other people as well. But it's a low budget one. I wrote it in about 30 days. It's very Irish. It's very strange, but it's very beautiful as well. And it's kind of about what I was always saying. I don't really like saying what the actual movie is about but it's kind of about love. Love is for when you're lost. It's for when you're lost, and it's how love can help. And that the people that we think are gone may not actually be gone, or they may not be too far away. Whoa, wait. Tanaja is writing in his thing. Okay, here we go. In a shattered future, Alex unlocks buried power, faces cosmic truths, and defies fate to rewrite destiny. Aeon 1 begins when time ends and legends are born. Okay, that's the intro. Amanda Dances says, I need a VCR, but I made films as a kid. Many psychological thrillers featuring myself as a psycho killer. I swear I turned out okay, just okay though. Whoa, we need to see these, Amanda. Get them back up. Get them back online. You can actually convert VCR tapes into digital files now. So you can put them on YouTube if you really wanted to. I would love to see that. Well, I think we all kind of like the idea of being the killer guy and stuff, didn't we? When we were younger. Watching a lot of Scream and all that stuff. So Tanja has saying it's a shared future. Alex unlocks berry. I already said that. Oh, CB, that guy's called Millie Walsh, the petrol guy. That's a great movie. Connor is actually another unreleased movie, uh, and it's really good, man. It's about the fly. I think I said that he would send you the link to watch it. You'd love it, man. He hasn't released it really. Connor's kind of lost interest in it for some reason, and he hasn't really released it. But I'd love if he released it. Kate Samples, who's somebody behind you? Oh, no, don't freak me out. Tanja, you keep saying the start. Is that all you got of the movie? We've seen that bit. Cheers, Rumpelstiltskin. That's great. Can you just give me a VFX 30 sec teaser? No, I don't really do that stuff. You'd be better off getting in contact with like an editor or something, man. Like maybe special effects guys. I don't really do that. I kind of more so direct and write and edit. But oh, there's Connor English there now. Connor, I was just saying to CB the third that you might send him the Shadowtown because he'd love it. And I was saying that it'd be lovely if you sent it. I was saying that you haven't really released it yet. You've kind of moved on to new projects. But I know he would like it. He would love a little link to it, I'd say. Maybe Connor sent it. I don't know. It could be limited edition stuff. Whoa, Amanda, very nice. Carrie B, what are your personal options about all types of sexuality in films? How do you mean? Do you mean like people's sexualities? I care not much for that. It's kind of boring parts of films, right? Rather than other stuff. I don't care. I don't really care what anyone's sexuality is in the movie, unless it's like a major part of the role. But you know, it's not whatever. Whatever needs to be, it needs to be. That's what I think. CB the third. Connor English also has another excellent idea for a movie that he's moved on to now, and it's involved in. I don't want to give away too much, but it's involved Irish Elvis impersonators, and I cannot wait. It's gonna be the best thing ever. But Connor, CB would love Shadowtown. He would love that movie. And it's a great fucking movie. If anyone likes Irish music and films, it's the perfect film for you. So check out Connor English. He is my longtime creative collaborator, and we do everything together. And yeah, it's fucking. I don't think we could make stuff without each other. It's excellent. We get buzzed out of our heads about stuff. So the new one is very interesting. Gay. Wait, what's going on here, Calvin? My plan is to put them on YouTube channel. I've bought 3 different VCRs and none work. Connor, Amanda's trying to change over her tapes into digital files. How do you do? She needs to get something for it, doesn't she? Connor English, I'll do a night of it and then it'll be on YouTube one day. Yeah, well, look, YouTube's a cool place for that stuff, though, right? Fucking class. It's good to just put shit up on it. That's why I was thinking you can test stuff out when you're doing YouTube videos. You can test things out, bang stuff up online. It's always good to test stuff out, right? Put it up and send it around. You'd be surprised who would like it. There's a lot of weirdos out there just like us that like some of the weird stuff that we put out there. And it can actually give you a great confidence because I don't think you should create anything for other people, right? You always create stuff for yourself, but when you get positive feedback, it does help a lot. It does make you feel good, you know, and then you can be like, oh, people like that, because I like that too, and it can give you a kind of a good energy, right? Tanji, Connor English will do that for you. He'll make you a little trailer for your movie. Mr. Doyle, I am a 28-year-old lad. I started balding at 19. I was uncomfortable to walk out shaved and without a hat. Your short videos made me have that confidence. Whoa! Fuck! I can't believe it, man. Yeah, I went bald there a couple of years ago. Look at that. When I was 30, I just went bald. And, well, I started getting light. And then I was like, ah, fuck this. But I'm glad that you go outside because, you know, like, you just shave the head. And I wear a lot of hats as well. But actually, recently I stopped wearing hats so much because you do start wearing hats to hide the head. And it's not good. It's not a great thing because then you're kind of like you're hiding it. So that's very good, man. I'm happy that you did that. Yes, I did put out a video at one time urging bald men to embrace their beautiful bald heads because you know what, like I said to you, my father always said it's a not a bald head, it's a solar panel for a sex machine. There's many cool people with bald heads too, you know, many cool people. Look at Stone Cold Steve Austin, the coolest guy in the world. But I'm glad. That's good, man. I am really glad to hear that. You can't hide the head. You have to get the head out. Get it out. I only have it covered here because it's actually kind of cold. Make sure to put sun cream on it, though, you know. Don't be going out in the sun all the time, right? Oh, yeah. Amanda, look, Connor said El Gato does this lead and software. That will do it for you. Yeah, CB the Third is a bald head as well. He's a bald man too. It's because we have too much testosterone. Connor English is like a voluntary bald guy. He just shaves his head. Oh man, that your dad went bald at 18. That would be kind of tough, I guess, at an 18-year-old. You know, you're not fully developed yet. CB went bald at 13. Fuck, man. He must have testosterone through the roof. Shave it every week, and I love easy of not having fuss. Yeah, I like shaving it. You need to shave it too. It's good because you have to keep it shaved. I only shave it because it looks a bit messy if you're bald. I think, and you can't have a slick look, right? You need the not slick look. You need a slick look. Amanda says positive feedback is huge. I get a lot of comments referencing me being a crackhead. Some people say that about me as well. And a meth addict, and needless to say, it's a bit discouraging. Well, you know what though? There's a lot of cool crackheads. You know, Ray Charles was a crackhead. He's cool. But yeah, actually, a few people were saying I look like a crackhead as well. And but that's a weird one. I don't know. What do you do? It's kind of funny, right? Be alright. Ultimate philosophy. When I was a kid, I never realized Stone Cold was bald. How did you not know that? He's so bald. Connor English, the voluntary bald man. I think he's doing it to support all of us. You know? You know when people would call you a crackhead? You know what happened to me the other day, actually? I was wearing these shorts all last summer. Kept thinking they're really tight, you know? And then the other day I went to put them on again. I was like, these fucking shorts are really tight. And I had wore them a good few times. And then I checked and they were fucking extra small. I'd been wearing like extra small shorts for about 3 months last summer. Fuck. CB the Third. Marlon Brando smoked crack with Richard Pryor. This blew my mind when I found out about that. And also did some activities. I say, yeah, it wasn't. I think Marlon Brando was kind of just all the boys were kind of just having sex with each other, kind of. It's just kind of funny. I think anyway. But Marlon Brando was pretty cool. Another bald man. Another bald dude. He's a wild man, right? Wasn't he? You hear a lot of cool stories about him and The Godfather, the movie. I remember hearing the story that when they were casting for The Godfather, um, Coppola wanted Marlon Brando to be the Godfather, obviously, and they wouldn't. They said, "No way." The studio were saying, "No way. We're not giving you any. We're not. No way can Marlon Brando be the Godfather because at the time he's hard to work with, and he also had a load of fucking flops in Hollywood. So they were like, if you want Marlon Brando to work on the Godfather to be the Godfather, he has to put up $1 million bond to actually be in the movie, and we're not paying him. And if he doesn't show up, he loses the $1 million or something like that." But anyway, Coppola said then he goes to Brando's house with a little camera, right? And they hadn't even really talked that much. And he went in, but Brando had read the book, right? And they walked in. Is it Capello or Coppola? Coppola or Capello? I always used to call it Capello, but I think it's Coppola. But anyway, they walk in and Brando's got long blonde hair. He's after being in some weird Hercules movie or something. And anyway, Brando starts talking about the movie, and he takes out shoe polish and he starts like putting shoe polish in his hair. And then he's fucking ties back his hair. So he starts kind of looking a bit more like the Godfather, you know? And then he's like saying to them, he's like, and he's like, he talked like this kind of, because he's been stabbed in the neck before. So in the book, he was stabbed in the neck. And so then he starts going, and he's kind of talking like that. And then he's like, he's kind of like a bulldog, isn't he? And then he took like cotton wool and shoved it in his mouth and started doing the to be in the Godfather. And then he's slicking back hair. And then they said like he even like picked up the phone and was answering the phone like the Godfather and talking on it. So he's getting into that method acting. So anyway, Coppola, Coppola, Coppola went back to the studio with the video of Brando doing this, and then they hired Brando to be the Godfather. Which is nuts, right? Because, you know, when you're reading about directors and writers, you think they tell the actors everything, but they didn't. Brando made the Godfather. Coppola, or whatever, I'm going to call him Coppola, right? He created this fucking movie. He's like, I'm doing the movie. We're going to do it this way. I want this guy to do it. And then let him run with it. He reads the fucking thing and turns into the Godfather. If he didn't do it, the Godfather would not be the Godfather. It's not like he was telling him to do it. Anyway, what is this sausage thing? My brother read some autobiography when he was young. Told me one of the stories about Gary Busey spilling a bag of cocaine on his dog and snorted it off his dog. Yeah, he's a wild man too, right? Didn't he get brain damage or something? Busey's nephew has a ranch compound down the road from us. He's sniffing lots of stuff, but I don't know about the dogs. His place is called Sausage Castle. He's a wild man. He turned 80 the other day, right? Coppola. Thomas Queen's Coppola. Yeah, it's wild over there. Lots of escorts. Single lonely guys flock to the place at weekends. Wow. Coppola. Coppola. Yeah, excellent. And Keno, you Irish? Yes, I am. I'm straight up from Port Arlington, County Leitrim. We're outside. I'm in the middle of Ireland. COVID was made in a lab by grinding and mixing up Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's toenails. Weird. Alison Heavy's here saying, are you getting a tan out there? No, I'm not, but I'm finishing up. I need to go inside. I'm kind of getting hungry. I've been eating a lot of food today. Had like 2 fries. A fry yesterday and a fry today. And a burger last night and chips. What do you think about the yacht industry struggling to manufacture new yachts due to the ongoing tariff situation, which could be solved if you twerk to Drake type beat? I don't know about the yacht. Yachts don't concern me at all. I don't want to be on one, I don't want one. I don't really like going out in boats that much. I'm kind of just like, well, what do we do now? We're out in the boat. Now we're on a boat. Are we going back in? I only like being on a boat if we're fucking going somewhere. But if we're just like going for a spin on the boat, I'm like, why would we do this? It's like going for a drive in a car. Why? Let's just go for a drive. If I'm not driving, I don't want to be driving around in circles. But I did used to do that a good bit, in fairness. It's good crack. Doing laps is what we call it. It's not hot here, Connor. It's like fucking 14 degrees or 15 degrees or something. Susie, no, I would not help my uncle do that. CB the third doesn't want to be in one either. Grew up boating and I hate it now. Wow. Yeah, you get sick of things, don't you? I think people have struggle accepting that you can just get sick of stuff. It's okay. It's okay to be sick of something and not want to do it. My mother's on things here. My Alison and my mother are both in the house and now they're on the stream. This is the kind of numbers we're bringing on here, guys. Like people are in the house, they don't even want to talk to each other. Instead, they're just coming on the fucking stream here. It's crazy. This is the gravitational pull that we're bringing. Susie, you're not going to get me with them. That's I'm very vigilant for those kind of jokes. Cut the lawn. It's not too bad. Look at that lawn there. Look at that. Pretty good lawn. Let's go have a look, right? Get the eyes out. I cut this tree a bit. There was some weird fungi thing growing on it there. Look at this tree. Whoa. Out in the garden. Look at that. A lovely tree. But there was some like white stuff growing on it. I'll give you a look, right? Look at this. See that? Oh, where is it? There, look at that. Anyway, seemingly it's actually a sign that the tree is quite healthy and the ground around here is quite healthy, but it was damaging the trees. And we cut all. Now the tree is flourishing. Look at this. It's a nice tree, right? But Susie, you know what? I appreciate them because they do land sometimes. Someone got Ali with one last week, and you know what? Keep it up because look, don't quit. Yeah, Amanda, we were watching. We all loved them. It's great stuff. Keep it doing it. Yeah, Ali, you got fooled last week. You got Mo's Tavern. All right, Susie is doing here, right? I'm going to just do it for Susie. Where are you from, actually? But I'm going to do it because I feel sorry for you. Do you think Mr. Ben Dover will collab with you in future videos? Oh, Ben Dover. You got me. There you go. Look, you got me. It was a good one. Finally. You're from New York. Pretty good. Well, there you go. Pretty good success rate. You finally got me one. Bend over is a good one. I like that one. Here's CB the third coming in with a good one. Isn't Ben's neighbor Mike Cunt? Mike Cunt? I don't know Mike Cunt. Ah! DJ Spider-Man, the troll god's away. Here, look at these flowers here too. Look at these ones. Wait, I actually think I can flip the camera, look. Whoa. I like them flowers. can hear the birds as well, man. Here's one, guys, right? Knock, knock. Knock, knock. IMAP. Amanda Dan says, I love that. I gained 13 followers this week. I've been on a hiatus, but it's good to be back. Might try some live streams soon. Oh, yeah, do live streams. They're real good crack, Amanda. They'd be good for your dancing, too. You can talk shit. You get like a load of people coming in on them. It's really cool. There you go. So we're in live from Port Arlington, guys. Yeah, we get loads of followers when you do it live. Yeah, now it's, look at these things, right? Watch these, right? Yeah, Mandy, you get loads of followers if you do it live, actually. It pushes it. You have to do it vertical, though, I think. And it seems to like doing it. Watch this. You like that? Look at all these these are like leprechaun houses. This is where we keep leprechauns. Oh, look, there's Yoshi. Famous from the Mario series. He's kind of Santa Claus kind of guy. What we got over here? Dreamcatcher. This is infected with my nightmares. So it catches all my nightmares, and I won't touch that if I was you. Here's a little kettlebell as well, yeah. I had to be lifting this thing now a good bit. You know, knocking it around the place. 16 kg. A lot of you guys won't be able to lift that now, I'm sorry. I know I don't want to be showing off, but it's very heavy, you know. There you go. That's all. That's the tree. It's a pretty good tree, right? Very peaceful. Look. Yeah, you can. The kettlebell can boil water. It actually boils stuff while you work out with it. So the more you work out, the quicker it will boil things. So that's the beauty of the kettlebell, you know. It's darker here in Florida than it is 5 hours ahead over there. Are you in a time matrix? You know what, CB? I've been actually hearing this. I'd be on TikTok at nighttime sometimes, you know, looking at TikTok, checking it out, see what's going on over there. And what it does be like is all the Americans that come over here always say that Ireland is like bright really late at night towards over in America. So I think it stays brighter over here. Longer. But it's because the sunshine. We're closer to the sun here in Ireland. Don't you know that? There's a kind of a lump on the earth and it brings us there. Was that a watermelon tree? No, it's actually an apple tree. But I don't see any apples. Will we have a look, see? Can we see any apples? Oh yeah, look. There's little apples on it. So it's not watermelon, but it's apple tree. Oh no, my phone, the bird has my phone. Connor, you think it's the height of the planet? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Why is it brighter over here? I don't know. That's something for ChatGPT to sort out. But hey, look at this apple, right? There's another one here. Look at that one. Look at that one, Dusty. That looks like a juicy one. Might get that one. There's plenty of apples on this one, huh? Look at that. But hey, there's actually peaches. There's peaches on these other ones, right? See, can I find them, right? Watch this. Yeah, look, there are peaches there. See that one? Whoa, look at that. Juicy peach. No, but you know what? The retouch. I've turned on retouch. It's going to retouch my face. How do you turn that off? All right. Uh, you know what? They are not baby apples, Amanda. Actually, they're like what Dusty's saying. They're not leprechaun. They're not leprechaun watermelons, but they're leprechaun apples. So they're actually fully grown apples. And over here, you know, we don't. You don't call leprechaun food baby because you get. They don't like that. They really don't like when you say that. So you have to be very careful what you say. They're very kind of particular kind of crew of people. Dusty just, or no, CB the Third just read on Google that we don't get true nighttime darkness in the summertime. It's called astronomical twilight. Whoa, that's pretty cool. That would explain certain strange going ons around here. Twilight is a great word, though, isn't it? A beautiful word. Astronomical twilight. I'm going to keep that in mind. It's not really that dark here. Like, it's only kind of dark now, look. What time is it? It's 20 past 10. It's 20 past 10 at night here. This is what it looks like. Susie has said, beautiful vibe in the backyard, plus with your accent. That's the first real thing you've said all day. I had to read that one out. Juicy peach. Connor English wants to know, how do you message someone on YouTube? I don't think you actually can. I think you have to, you make it. I'll get CB the Third to send me his email or something on Facebook. Or get him on Facebook. I'll get him on Facebook and you can send him the video through that, Connor. Astronomical Twilight sounds like a great name for a film. It fucking does. Or an album or something, right? Astronomical Twilight. Jens Bruhlman, watch the story. How are you getting on, man? Hanka's back. Hanka, I do remember you. What's going on? You might not find Connor English on social media. He does disappear off it. He takes hiatuses. I was trying to find him the other night. He's vanished. I don't know what he does be doing. I think he does do stuff. Something happens. He does commit some sort of a crime, I think. Then he disappears. Then he comes back and everything's fine. It's when his court cases are coming up. Maybe it's a tax thing. I think it could be a tax thing. He's on the run. He's not even in Ireland anymore. I don't know where he is. He's somewhere in Italy. It doesn't even tell you whereabouts in Italy. I think it's all his investigation journalism. Susie, I'm timed out on all other lives, so it's chill here before I start trolls again. What are they doing? They're kicking you out, man. You're getting kicked out. Hanka, I do remember you, though. I do remember you. You're from Italy, aren't you? Hanka, from Italy? It's 4:20 in Middle America. Well, look, it's always 4:20 over there with you lads, I think. Between you and CB, I don't know who's worse. But I tell you what I ate for breakfast today, right? I had a fry. I had a fry. So I had 2 sausages, 2 rashers, a load of fried mushrooms, 2 fried eggs, 2 fried white pudding, 2 fried black pudding. I had 3 pancakes with jam on it. And I had a bowl of what seemed to be some sort of a fruit salad. And then I had a load of yogurt and 2 coffees. And then I went for a walk and I got, you know that fucking hotel coffee is kind of shit, so I went and got the double espresso. I do what actually Connor English taught me, and when we went on a few trips, go find a good coffee shop. I never would do that before, but I looked it up and then I went and got a good double espresso. buzzing on my head then as after having 3 coffees. Then I came home. Oh, then I had a protein bar on the drive home and a little Red Bull. But I was like, I better hydrate. So I was drinking loads of water. Got home then, right? Do you know what I made, right? Ham and cheese sandwich. 2 ham and cheese sandwiches with barbecue sauce, mayonnaise, and snacks, which is kind of like potato crisps crushed in on them. Unbelievable. And then my Russian friend Gleb Fedchuk, it's his birthday today, but he dropped me over some delicious Russian desserts that his mother made, and I had both of them too. Yes. CB the Third says it's always 4:20 in his sitting room. Hank, I hope you're getting on good, man. To ban me for a few minutes. I'm in New York. It's 5:69 p.m. right now. This is the kind of shit you're getting banned for. We're trying to have a serious conversation about what I had today. So CV is trying out this new stuff he's called Chem and Cookies. Chem and Cookies, maybe. Oh, Amanda's born at 4:20. It's why Dusty married me. Yeah, I'm coming out now. Shay, what's the crack, man? You're having a big strong coffee and a long smoke. Works wonders. That's the stuff, man. Get into you. We're having an astronomical twilight here at the moment. And we're just told by Stevie the Third has researched it, and we found out that we don't really get nighttime properly over here during the summer. So I'm not sure. Yeah, but you know what, Dusty? You probably sealed the deal, man. Joe Biden toenail going on auction tonight. Ooh. Well, seemingly someone else was saying that something got to do with COVID. Toenails have something got to do with COVID earlier in the chat. But anyway, listen, guys, you know what? Gonna love yous and leave yous. It's been a beautiful night. We've got some fucking airplanes flying around up here. Yeah, chemtrails, guys. They're trying to take down the chat. I'm starting to feel sleepy now. I think they're drugged me. Oh. That's pretty nice though, isn't it? Look at that sky. Oh no, wait. Look at that. Now you can see it there, look. Boom. It's a good colour, that sky, right? Pretty epic. Good night, folks.